What's up guys, Matt from VapeFuse's here, back again hoping to keep you up to date with the latest and greatest in herb vaping news and technology. Now I'm super excited for this post. We're going to be bringing you guys our best herb vapes of 2018. So this is just a comprehensive list of all the vaporizers that we've tried and experimented with. We've broken them down into 5 individual categories based on sort of attributes that people would associate with top quality vaporizers. So the 5 categories that we assessed are best flavor, best compact portable or true portable, best medical device, best vaping technology, and best overall portable vape. So in front of me we've got 5 of our best-selling all-time portables, some of them old, some of them new. From left to right we're looking at the Hydrology 9 portable vape by Claudius 9. This is actually the first vape I came across with an inbuilt aqua bubbler. So there's been a few devices like the Focus Vape Adventurer, the Focus Vape itself, even the Cloud V Phantom Premium that have either optional or equipped aqua bubblers. This device is unique, the Claudius 9, as you sort of unscrew the top here, and that's how you load in your water. So we have Peace Water, which is a natural solution that sort of stops your glass pieces from developing resin. And we use that in the hydrology. You can get up to 400 sessions without having to change the water. So usually, to put that in principle a little bit, maybe after every 10 or 15 sessions, but this Peace Water solution contains citric acid and other vitamins that's just gonna help keep the glass clean. So the Hydrology we copped earlier this year, it came out in the end of 2017, so it just qualifies for this 2017-18 best portable vapes lineup. And in terms of flavor, this thing is as good as it gets. It features a Teflon baking chamber in the bottom, which is non-stick and helps to generate a fantastic convection vapor. So pretty much what you do is you just load your herb up into the bottom, which also features this little turntable style mixer. So that has a little titanium pin in the bottom of your herb chamber. So when you're rotating that, it's going to help sort of keep the herbs vaporizing evenly instead of just sort of giving it a bit of a center vaporization with green around the outside, which some vapes are prone to. So as I said, load it up in the bottom, click it on a couple of times till it starts flashing, and you can just mediate between the 5 temperature settings. So obviously starting on the lowest is the best, as it'll let you get all of those essential terpenes and flavonoids. But this device in general, it takes a little bit longer to heat up, but once it is, you can get a massive session, and a few hits has already got you feeling that special type of baked. So pretty much just showing you how you'd hit it. Once it's heated up, it's pretty reminiscent of an OG water pipe or beaker, so you hear that nice bubbling, and as you can see, as the vapor sort of flies up, you see each individual bubble break, release into the vapor path, and you can take a long clean toke. So the Hydrology 9 by Claudius 9 is designed in the US, and it's as I said, been in the market for about a year now. In terms of price, it sits around 380 Australian, around 300 US. And if you buy it up from VapeFuse, we've got a free leather carry case that comes with that one as well. So the second device in this Best Vapes 2018 lineup comes in as the best true portable vape that we've come across. So a true portable vape is something that's very portable in nature, so it's obviously compact, good battery life, great vapor performance, has an element of discreetness to it. And the Orizer Argo, or the Orizer Go, has all of those qualities in spades. Now, this is my favorite device on the market right now, without a doubt. It takes all of that amazing vapor quality and density that the Orizer Tech line of portables has always been known for, and transfers it into this minute little package that can slide directly into the pocket. Now, with most of the Orizer devices, even like the Orizer Solo and Air, they've been criticized for not being exactly portable. So with the long glass protruding tubes in the end, people often criticize and say that they could be a little fragile, or if it's in your pocket, it's gonna slip out on the go, or whatever. So with the Argo, Orizer combated that beautifully with this little go button on the back. So pressing that pops it up so that the whole glass tube can actually be concealed. So that's never been sort of a thing that Orizer's been known for. It's always been this protruding glass tube. Now you can have the safety of just popping up the go button, putting it in your pocket, going hiking, fishing, biking, whatever you want. You can just have that peace of mind that your device is going to be safe and sound in your pocket. So the Argo, like the Air 2 and Solo 2, features that new Orizer OLED display. So it's moved away from the traditional analog temperature guide, and we've moved on to a full spectrum digital temperature display model. With that as well, it's also got the removable 18650 3500 milliamp battery. So this is a genuine Samsung battery. We stock them in the VapeFuse store as well. So if you're looking to get away for a couple of days, away from the hubbub of society and power, you just want to load up a couple of extra batteries, take them away with you, and you can keep vaping for up to 2-3 hours in an end. So this device as it is, because of the strength of the 3500 milliamp battery, you can sit comfortably for maybe 50 minutes to an hour off a single charge. So that's up to, say if you're doing a 5-minute session, you can get 10 to 12 sessions before you have to chuck this bad boy back on the charger. Like all good premium portable vapes, the Argo also features pass-through charging. So you can charge it up in the car, by your laptop, via a power plug, power bank, and safely enjoy your vapor while it's charging. Now, the next category we assessed was best medical device. Now, best medical device, that has a few little characteristics that make up this category. So it has to be something that turns on quick, blows vapor quick, has a strong, dense vapor, and is also quite user-friendly and easy to operate. Now, the Storz & Bickel Crafty, aside from having its own medical patenting that the company Storz & Bickel in Germany specifically got for its portable and desktop devices, the Crafty, Mighty, Volcanos, and Plenty, this Storz & Bickel Crafty will be blowing vapor within a minute of turning it on. So you can load up with the filling aid into the chamber, 0.2 to 0.3 grams of dried ground herb, lightly pack it down, chuck on your cooling unit at the top, and then either using the smartphone Bluetooth enabled app, you can set your temperature and fluctuate through temperature modes, or if you just don't want to use your phone, you simply click the device on, it'll light up, and then it'll start on your bottom temperature, and a click of the button each time you can set a booster, and you can just boost your temp by 5 or 10 degrees at a time. So this device is legit. It offers full convection vaping, so it's got an aluminum baking chamber in the middle, and as you breathe air in through the air holes in the side, it's being heated to the temperature you've got it set at, atomizing your herbs, and delivering you a consistent stream of super tasty vapor. Now, this one almost competes with the Hydrology 9. The only reason I really classify that one as our best flavor portable vaporizer is that it does have the inbuilt aqua bubbler. So it's helping you to take larger hits and giving you a bit of extra density and stuff like that with the clouds as well. The Storz & Bickel Crafty though does offer the same vapor profile and flavor as the Volcano Digit and Desktop Vaporizers, so you can be assured that the vape you're getting is top quality and of the best medical grade around. Now, our next device and category that we assessed is best vaping technology. Now, when we look at vaporizer technology, coming from back in the Vapeur and original Orizer days in like the early 2000s, 2010, as long as it turned on and vaporized the herbs, that was good enough. But as now that more and more advanced portable devices have started to come out, it's set a bit of a precedent for the kind of technology that's included in our top range portable vaporizers. So in terms of vaping technology, we look at sort of heat up time, maintaining temperature, what other sort of additional usability features it has, like if it's Bluetooth enabled or manual, or if it offers full spectrum digital temp control. And the DaVinci IQ offers all of those things. So this device in particular, it's so technologically advanced that when you're hitting it, you can hear the individual clicks of the temperatures going down, as it adjusts to sort of heat your, meet your toke basically. So on some devices, as you're taking a toke, sort of you're enjoying your session, it won't even click the temperature down. So it's showing that the temperature reader is not accurate. Whereas the ones on like the Crafty and the DaVinci IQ, you can literally tell that it's cooling down every time you pull in your vapor, which is, it's only a little thing, but it's just good to know that they've put in thought into every facet of how they could advance this thing to suit the user. So the DaVinci IQ, a few clicks on the side turns it on. It's got these 3 buttons, 2 for setting the power, and this one at the top. 2 for setting the temperature, and this one at the top for the power. So like the Crafty, this device is also smartphone enabled, so you can link it up to your Bluetooth device and come up with some custom temperature paths, look at your session timer and lifetime sessions, and even buy a new IQ and some parts in the store. So this device offers fantastic flavor. It's got a bottom loading ceramic chamber with a zirconia insert in the top, which helps to regulate the temperature and add a little bit of additional flavor to the mix as well. Now, this device is the first that I've come across to feature an internal flavor chamber, as they refer to it as. So this little tank in the middle is also constructed from full zirconia, and you can use it to load up some fresh herbs like jasmine, lavender, damiana, or even the herbs from your next session to add a little bit of residual flavor to the mix. Now, as this is a full convection vaporizer, loading your next session to this isn't going to atomize it. So you're gonna get a little bit of brownness and a little bit of that residual vapor flavor, but you can feel free to pack that right into the bottom of the chamber and go again. This device is really centric on flavor as well, almost up there, as I said, with the Hydrology 9. And with this water pipe adapter, you can chuck it into a 10 ml water pipe and enjoy it with the same sort of density and filtration as you would a Claudius 9 or a focus vape or something of the like. So this device could almost classify for every category that we've got, but I decided to stick it in the best technology category as it performs well in everyone. Now, when we're looking at our best overall portable, without a doubt, the device that takes the cake is the Vaporizers Solo 2. Now, the Solo 2 was the first of Vaporizers' new line of premium portable devices to hit the market back in 2017. So what followed was the Air 2 and subsequently the Argo, but the Solo 2 sort of stands out to me a little bit more just for its premium battery power and just the weight, the durability of the whole thing. And I do quite like the extended aroma tube as well. I find that it helps to cool the vapor down a little bit more than would say the Argo or the Air 2. So the best thing about the Solo 2 is most definitely its battery. Now this thing features a DC battery, so it's a 12-volt battery that's inside the device. It's not removable like most of the other 18650 batteries, but it does allow you to have up to 2 to 3 hours of continuous session time off a single charge. Now that is at least twice of any other portable vaporizer that I've ever come across. This thing is just ultra premium. It features the same unique user interface as the Argo and Air 2, so it gives you a bunch of different functionality presets. You can go through and change the session timer, time on delay, even the background, the noise that it makes when the chamber's ready to be vaped. It is insane. This device, it has the same patented aroma tube technology that all of the Vaporizers devices have got, so it utilizes the full convection method of vaporization to produce vapor. Now, this in particular has yet to be replicated from any other device on the market, and I think that's why this Vaporizers sort of category of portable vaporizers still reigns supreme. So pretty much to use this device, what you do is you just pack a little bit of ground herb, 0.1 to 0.2 of a gram. So it's very economic compared to some other portables, or definitely more economical compared to a desktop vape. So you pack that bit of ground herb into the bottom of the aroma tube, have your device preheated to the temperature, generally starting around 175, 180, invert it, insert your tube, and you can just sit there toking on the thing for up to 20 minutes off a single chamber. Now, if you consider what that would take in like a water pipe or even a joint, what like 0.2 grams of herb would amount to, maybe like a minute, 30 seconds. With the Vaporizers Solo 2, you can get up to 15 minutes. It's just insane. Like when I first came into vaping, I started with a device that was relatively simple. So I had been consuming herb for a number of years, and I found that sort of a simple vaporizer, an entry-level one, did do the trick, but it wasn't until I tried devices like the Vaporizers and the rest of the vapes in this category that I really started to consider what I liked about vaping and what I found to be a premium portable vaporizer. So the Vaporizers Solo 2 definitely fits that class and stands supreme as the best portable vape that we've got right now. So I'm super looking forward to what's to come for the portable vaping market and look forward to bringing you guys a bunch more posts in the year to come and catching up with you next year for our best portable vape review of 2019. As always guys, thanks for checking out the video and remember to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest and greatest in herb vaping news and technology.